can say without any dramatization whatsoever, if you choose to stay in one of those evacuation areas, you're going to die.
To the king, then he told me to ride. I'm a brand new creature because they owe me to die. I'm new.
Baby, let me tell you what you are not. You are not greater than the will of the Lord, okay? And the prayers of the righteous availeth much, okay? So I wanted to go ahead and speak real quickly on the storms that took place, the Hurricane Milton, to be precise, that slammed Florida on last night, right? So it went from all of this talk about death and all this stuff, and on the contrary, we did have some deceased, but it is not nowhere near the numbers that it could have, would have, should have been. And I wanted to start this video in regards to what this mayor, governor, whoever she was speaking over the state of Florida, and it was just like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Not for nothing. What sparked it is because I saw this particular post on a friend's page. And I guess somebody had stated, like what prayer gonna do. Baby, yes. Okay. And my good sis said, oh, okay. A level 6 down to a level 2. Oh, okay. But furthermore, I wanted to give some updates in regards to the storm. This is reported by CNN Weather just 20 minutes ago, okay? Florida dodged worst case scenario. Okay, FEMA director says, right? So this is what they're covering. Okay, Milton slams Florida. Hurricane Milton made landfall near Siesta Key, Florida, as a dangerous Category 3 storm. Wasn't it supposed to be Category 6? And that's not even on the record, right? And weakened to a Category 1 as it cut through the state and moved offshore, according to National Hurricane Center. Oh my gosh, right? And so FEMA Director Deanne Criswell indicated the impacts from Hurricane Milton could have been far worse, saying Thursday morning Florida dodged the worst case scenario. What we know for sure is we avoided that worst case scenario that we were planning for. Criswell told CNN's Kate Bolden, but the fact that they prepared for the worst really made sure that they were able to respond to the impacts that they have experienced. And the biggest ones right now are the tornadoes that have been reported across the state. Now, they did have that just going crazy. There was reports of I think like up to 10 that hit the ground or what have you. There were power outages and destructive winds, to say the least. Milton, the third hurricane to hit Florida this year, has knocked out power for more than 3 million people in the state. Wind gusts up to 100 miles per hour were recorded near Tampa. Milton ripped off the roof of Tropicana Field, which was set to be a makeshift shelter for first responders, right? So I just wanted to come because people oftentimes underestimate the power of prayer. And Second Chronicles 7:4 states, if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and will forgive them their sins and heal their land. You better know how powerful prayer is, but you better know that you cannot go up against the will of the Lord. He allows things to happen, and I know people are like, well, why would he allow this to happen? Sin. Okay? Sin of our true ancestors and forefathers. Okay? All right? Sin. This is the reason why things like this happen. But like scripture says, that we humble ourselves, okay? And pray and seek the Lord's face and stop seeking these other gods and these other idols, okay? He will hear us. Turn from your wicked ways now. Let this be of a warning to you. Now, we do know that that's what the rainbow truly symbolizes, that he will not take us out with water, with the flood. However, he is surely soon to return. If you guys don't look around and see these biblical pursuits and prophecies coming to pass left to right, I don't know what more to tell you. Get your life right with Christ right now while you still have the time, so you can be covered and protected. I'm not going to hold you, but the Lord has truly given my family favor. Me and my husband and our family favor. Every move we've made, we consulted the Lord. I'm in the process of consulting him now about this move that we're going to make at the end of the month. We don't know where we're going, but we're trusting the Lord that he's going to guide us to our next home. Because our home that we are in right now, we went through a tornado ourselves, and our son was literally outside some streets over from this happening. And it was scary. It was a time where we was living here, and we were at my mom's house for the holidays, and a storm hit this area, and God has always just guided our steps and our path. And that is the true protection of the Lord. You cannot live this life, you cannot move around and think that you're just going to be okay without the Lord. You can't. You see, when people rose up and prayed for Florida, what happens? Baby, don't play with them. I would not play with the Lord at all. You got to know that right now, correction is happening. Okay? Judgment is whenever you go on seeing glory, or when the coming of the Lord returns. But while we're here on earth, it's some straightening that's taking place. And we have to humble ourselves. Stop mocking the Lord. Stop testing the Lord. Like, for real, for real. Let's just be honest. It's a lot of witchcraft, marine spirits, and stuff like that going on out there in Florida. Come on now. Get it together. Okay? Not for nothing, you guys. I want to know what y'all think. Let me know down in the comments below. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Until then, God bless. And let's continue to pray for Florida and all those that are up against diverse storms and things to that nature. I love you guys, and God bless. Thank you so very much for tuning into this video. I pray that you got something from it. And if you did, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. And let me know down in the comments what you thought about the video. As well as please follow me on all my social media. You can see it down here. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Until then, God bless.